Those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. While we get a break, let's now take a look at the October standings out east. You take a look at the Pistons. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance. And checking out Philadelphia, a half game back.
And checking out Detroit, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
Yeah, and it's too bad, really unfortunate, because I did think the potential was there. But at this stage, I think we've seen their best, and it's not going to be good enough this season.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio. Harris said, having him in my ear has helped my game and made me love the game even more. And Gervin says, I'm his coach as far as putting that ball in the hole. And he's a good student, too. Kevin?
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Bay and Grant are the forwards. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Magruder in at the 2 spot. And for the 76ers, front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Maxey out there with Seth Curry. And it's Drummond in at the center position. Now, here's Maxey. Curry passes to Drummond. 5 on the clock. Harris inside the line. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And, you know, this team relies on Tobias Harris to score the ball, especially from these spots on the floor.
Here's Cunningham. To the right side. Bay. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Maxey. About a minute played so far here in the first. Passes to Drummond. Shoots over Bay to the wing right side. Here's Maxey. That 3 off the mark. Here's Magruder. Last game he had 12. There's the dish to Grant. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And Grant really embraces contact, relishes it, as a matter of fact. He has no fear going to the rim or going into a shot.
Now here is Harris. In the loss to the Knicks the other night, definitely was not himself. And Drummond kicks to Curry. Back to Drummond. Outside for Curry. Over Cunningham. And that one hits back iron. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Drills it from outside. Harris has got 5 points so far.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
Now, here's Grant. Last game out, he had 14. It's up a 3. And it's Magruder missing. For the Pistons, their last game a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
And you watch Harris, he's been playing with a high level of confidence.
Well, Greg, he puts the work in during the offseason. It's obvious. That's why his game looks like it comes easier to him now, because he's refined it through his work in the offseason. And in a lot of ways, he's bearing the fruit of that labor, and it's fun to see.
Now, here's Bay. He had 15 points last outing.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic. Green
passes to Maxey. It's Curry outside. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
This is why you pay Seth Curry the big contract, the big money. His range is unlimited.
Going inside. It's stolen by Green. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The 76ers third.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Cunningham passes to Magruder. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so Green will bring it up for Philadelphia. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Quick check of the stats for Drummond. Great showing for him last season. He put up about 15 points a game last season, 12 rebounds and 2 assists, and really just excellent numbers. I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
Now here's Cunningham, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Grant against Harris. Here's Magruder. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Maxey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now here's Cunningham. He had 15 points last outing. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Cunningham with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Maxey passes to Drummond. Left side, Harris. over Grant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Yeah, you know, you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
The 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, Tobias Harris is a great scorer, and he's had multiple NBA stops, and I think you just have to simply say this guy has always been wanted.
And he sinks the second. Here's Cunningham. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Stewart. Out to the right wing. Here's Cunningham. And it's good. 2 points. The 76ers lead. And here's Maxey. Last game we saw him score 13. Drummond finds Curry. Sinks the triple. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Now Bay out to the wing. Cunningham looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Bay, no good. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Harris. It's good. Harris has got 8 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here's Cunningham. There's the pass to Bay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have a consistent 3-ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
The free throw drops for Grant.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy is a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk it.
Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Green. Olynyk, he's checked in for Detroit. Jackson comes in for Rodney Magruder. And Grant drops them both. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Passes it to Thibault. And here's Maxey. Curry finds Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Cunningham. And the shot falls short this time.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
From deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Cunningham's got 5 now.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Outside Curry. The 3. The rebound by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for Detroit, trailing by 2. Outside Jackson. Knocked loose. Pass to Bay. He tries for 3. Jackson misses. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Harris. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
There are a few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
Now, here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second-chance points last year. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Now Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to Jackson. From the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Maxey. Curry on the wing. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Reedy's checked in for Andre Drummond. George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Now here's Milton. Shoots over Lyles. A shot by Milton, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Now here's Milton. Last time out he had 13 points. Here's Korkmaz. And the 76ers get it back. Niang, count it. And the 76ers lead by 6.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Down low, here's Lyles. Banked in off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Jackson. Korkmaz kicks to Thibault. Milton with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Hayes. Now the pass to Diallo. Now here's Olynyk outside for Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Trying his luck from deep. Milton grabs the board. The 76ers leading by 4. Passes it to Korkmaz. Shoots over Lyles. Korkmaz, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter. On the wing, Jackson. Lyles kicks to Hayes. Over Reed. And it comes off the front of the rim. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Back to Korkmaz. It's that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jackson finds Olynyk. And here's Hayes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Lets it go with a 3. Olynyk can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 6. Pass to Milton. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Korkmaz, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Lyles. That's tipped. Now, here's Thibault. He's guarded by Diallo.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. 76ers lead by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hands?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6, 8 or better that can really handle the ball in my day. But now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big guy.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Matisse Thybulle. Korkmaz is out there with Reed. And it's Springer in at the point guard. And he makes the first. Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. Hayes hits them both. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Springer. Pass to Korkmaz. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Lyles. Pistons trail by 6. Right wing. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Hayes the pass to Diallo. Here's Stewart. Goes up on the high post. And it's Reed pulling it down.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Jackson. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And Hayes kicks to Diallo. Outside Jackson. Hits the target from 18 feet. Jackson's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, you know, you've got to respect Jackson's ability to knock down that shot, especially when he's got his feet squared up.
Here's Springer. Another miss by Philadelphia.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Now here's Hayes. Guarded closely. Lyles inside. Outside Jackson. From 18 feet away. It's hauled in by the 76ers. He's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Springer. Covered by Hayes. Can they get it? Springer can't get it to go.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Jackson looking it over. And the pass to Lyles. Now Diallo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's good. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Springer, the pass to Niang. Passes it to Korkmaz. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range. Korkmaz has got his second basket of the night.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Grant, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. Bay comes in for Diallo. Rodney McGruder's checked in for Josh Jackson. And it's Cunningham in for Hayes. Here's McGruder, guarded by Green. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Saddiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guy's not bad for a rebuilding team.
David, you're right. They got a good one. Thanks. Cunningham passes to Grant. To the middle. Pass to Maxey. Harris with it. Pass to Maxey. 5 on the clock. Back to Harris. Fires from deep. Rebound, Detroit. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Drummond working against Stewart. He dishes it to Grant. Back to Stewart. And it's sent back by Drummond.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks.
Harris dishes to Kerr. Driving to the basket. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw.
And just like his brother Steph, Seth is an impressive bucket getter. I mean, somebody whose role is to shoot and score the ball.
Over in the corner, Cunningham. Tipped away. Fast break, Philadelphia. And shot on the way. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. Cunningham passes to Bey. Here's McGruder. Pistons passing it around. The pass to Bey. 6 to shoot. Here's Magruder, guarded by Harris. And it's Magruder missing.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And now an 11-point 76ers lead.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Pass to Grant. To the inside. To stop the run. And Stewart lays it up and in.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Curry outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now, here's Cunningham. He has 5. Bay wide open, and he fires. It's good from long range. Bay's got 6.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And here's Maxey. Outside Curry. They kick it out to Green. Here's Drummond. Good. Nice job down low. And the 76ers lead by 8.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Stewart finds Bay. And for the 76ers, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Inside, stolen by Grant. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bay. Stewart with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Here's Maxey. From outside, off the mark. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Knicks in New York. Good on the shot.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Here's Maxey. Dishes it to Harris. He kicks to Curry. And there's the pass to Maxey. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Cunningham passes to Bay. Grant outside. Back to Bay. And he banks in the layup. Now just a 4-point 76ers lead.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Your Sixers dancing. And your Sixers dancing.
The 76ers will go for a different look here. George Niang, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Jake Milton in for Maxey. Then for the Pistons, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Bay. Hayes comes in for Rodney Magruder. And Diallo subbed in for Cunningham. Harris misses.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Harris inside the line. And the shot is long. Detroit with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Diallo. He nails it. And we're tied up. Diallo's got his third basket of the night right there.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Milton kicks to Korkmaz. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
And how about the physicality from Grant, not allowing the close defense to keep him from his shot.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Diallo. Deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And now, a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Monday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
And now a look at Kelly Olynyk, some numbers on him. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 13 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Milton kicks to Korkmaz. To end the drought. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Now Hayes with 4 seconds on the clock. It's all tied in Philadelphia. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Doc, what do you think you'll see from them in the second half?
Well, they're moving the ball. They're just playing to the hot hand, and we got to expect that. So let's not let anyone get hot. That would be nice.
Always the coach's mantra. Thanks, Doc. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Seth Curry displaying his skills today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. On the court for the Pistons, Bay and Grant are the forwards. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Magruder in at the 2-guard spot. Drains the three-pointer. Grant's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Pistons.
Well, I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. He senses the defense is playing off him. As the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line. And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low, teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run two at him, he will immediately find the open man.
Passes it to Magruder. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Bay passes to Grant. Again, the Pistons score.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Drummond. 76ers moving the ball around. And the shot goes in. Drummond's got 6.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Stewart kicks to Bay. And here's Cunningham. He has 5. Pass to Magruder. 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the elbow. This one for 3. And it's sent back by Drummond. For the lead, Maxey fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. The pass to Magruder. And here's Cunningham. Launches a 3. The offensive rebound. And it's sent back by Drummond. Curry passes to Harris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you've got to stay down on the shot fake. I mean, once Harris has you fooled, then you're done.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Cunningham dishes it to Grant. Here's Magruder. Poked loose. It's stolen by Green. Passes it to Maxey. Now the feed to Curry. Some solid defense from Grant.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Magruder. To the paint. Here's Cunningham. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And it's 7 points for Kade Cunningham.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Curry. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Bay with it. 8 points for him.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Green. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so Grant will bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 1-point game. Magruder passes to Stewart. And the layup's good off the glass. Stewart's got 5 points now this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." And Coach Dwayne Casey says, if we bring this same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen. Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 7. Count the basket and the foul. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Pistons trail by 4. Now Cunningham. He's got 7. A floater and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Maxey. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Detroit making a switch here. Isles checked in. He's off on the second. And the basket by Olynyk.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
He had a nice open look right there. Curry's got 20 points.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Cunningham dishes it to Olynyk. The pass to Bay. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Passes to Maxey. Here's Drummond. Leaves it up and in off the pretty assist. And now a 6-point 76ers lead.
That's where Drummond generates most of his offense. I mean, he's got a lot of moves in the low post.
Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Curry. Jackson misses. Philadelphia leading by 6. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
The precision passer Curry also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Cunningham. Count it. Good. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Here's Springer. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The 76ers have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. First free throw is good.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Some changes for Philadelphia. George Niang, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Maxey. And it's Korkmaz in for Curry. Detroit also making some changes. Diallo comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Hayes subbed in for Cunningham. And so he makes both from the line.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
Hayes the pass to Diallo. Down low. Here's Wiles. Got it. Good job in the low post.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Knocks it loose. Hayes with the steal. Olynyk high post. Back to Hayes. Pass to Jackson. Olynyk against Drummond. Clock at 6. Here's Diallo. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Olynyk. 3 from the inbound. Milton grabs the board.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
76ers moving the ball around. Hands it from downtown.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pistons trail by 9. And here's Hayes. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And not much breathing room there. The step back move gave him just enough to get it off.
Here's Milton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Reed. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 9.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Hayes with it. Over to the wing. Here's Diallo. No good on the 3.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Now, here's Thybulle. And the pass to Reed. On the wing, Milton. Guarded by Jackson. A shot by Milton, no good. Pistons trail by 11. Diallo the pass to Jackson. And the call will be against George Niang. That's his first foul. Stewart checked in for Trey Lyons. So it's Detroit now. Hayes the pass to Stewart. Olynyk inside. Reed covering. Outside Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Top of the key. The Pistons keeping it alive. A new 14.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Korkmaz kicks to Thibault. Milton with it. Jackson on him. Milton's shot is good.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Paul Reed.
A minute 42 left in the third. Now Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Drills the elbow jumper.
Jackson.
Jackson's got his second bucket. Philadelphia leading by 9. Milton the pass to Niang. Here's Korkmaz, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Korkmaz has got 9.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
The turnaround. Again, the miss by Jackson.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
There's the drive. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. Detroit's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And here's Hayes. Over Milton. Hayes, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
To the wing right side. He gets it up, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green, and it's Niang in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pistons trail by 13. Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Now here's Milton, covered by Hayes. Here's Korkmaz. That one's not going to go. And Detroit the other way now.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Tries from 10, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Stewart's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Detroit. Now here's Milton, guarded by Stewart, driving inside. Milton's shot is good, and the 76ers lead by 13.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
And Hayes kicks to Jackson. Back to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. Jackson misses. And so Green will bring it up for Philadelphia. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Tobias Harris is checked in for George Niang. Seth Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And Maxey subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Then for the Pistons, Bays checked in for Jackson. And it's Cunningham in for Hayes. Both shots good from the stripe. Pistons trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Stewart. Defense right on him. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Unloads. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Stewart's got 4 this quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
On its way from Curry for 2, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Passes it to Stewart. Pass to Magruder. Here's Cunningham. A beautiful reverse layup.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Harris kicks to Green. For the 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. The 76ers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Here is Cunningham. Out to the right wing. Magruder passes to Grant. The putback. Grant on the follow. Grant's got it back down to within single digits for the Pistons.
Well, I tell you, I think Grant's athleticism was what allowed him to win out there.
Maxey passes to Harris. Now the dish to Kerr. Pass to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Harris inside the line. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the 76ers lead by 11. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Kicks to Grant. Feeds it to Cunningham. There's the pass to Bay. From deep three-point range, it's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Open shot by Harris. Pass to Maxey. And the three off target. Pistons trail by 11. Here's Magruder.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Cunningham with it. Stewart finds Grant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Can't be in a hurry. You've got to be composed inside. And Grant not rushing things there, got it up and down.
Jeremy Grant.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Grant. Philadelphia leading by 8. Maxey passes to Drummond. On the wing, Harris. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Cunningham's shot is off. Philadelphia's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Harris. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Boy, so smooth and fluid with the rock in his hands. It's clear Harris enjoys making these kinds of moves, and I like watching them too.
Stewart down low. Working on Drummond. Stewart misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Magruder kicks to Grant. Over Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, it's fun watching Grant go to work down there. I mean, making the defense try to get aggressive with him, and then he wins that battle.
And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from. That's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
And Grant drops them both. Here's Maxey. Pass to Drummond. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Harris. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. That shot is off.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Magruder, defended by Drummond. Magruder passes to Grant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Grant is just really an aggressive player. He welcomes contact on his shots. I mean, the defense has to be careful around him because he's looking to draw fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Pistons. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Philadelphia leading by 6. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Drummond. He kicks it to Curry. Back to Drummond. Rebound, Detroit. Magruder's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the pass to Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. Drummond working against Olynyk. Bay passes to Cunningham. Here's Magruder. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 16th rebound on the night. And here's Maxey. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Curry. Puts it up from 17.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, it's been a huge night for Grant, the former 2nd-round pick. He's a guy who's had to fight for his spot in the NBA, and he's deserved what he's earned.
Green, the pass to Maxey. And the foul called on Kade Cunningham. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Passes to Harris. They grab their own miss, and he gets it to go.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Without question, Seth Curry displaying his skills today.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kade Cunningham.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Grant. From down in the low post, it goes. Grant's got 18 points just in the second half.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Harris against Grant. Harris, good. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Without question, Seth Curry displaying his skills today.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat.
Philadelphia on D. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And there's the drive. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 6-point lead. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That is big boy, grown man strength right there by Drummond. Excels at brushing off the contact and then converting through tough defense.
Free throw good, Drummond.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Grant with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Pistons passing it around. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
The 76ers leading by 6. Maxey passes to Drummond. In the corner, it's Harris. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, we very well could have some competition in the broadcast booth in a few years. I mean, Green's talked a lot about wanting to become an analyst when he retires from the game, and I don't think there's any question he'll be a good one.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Grant with the ball. Now Green defending. No good from Grant. And for the 76ers, they're shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Here's Maxey. Second chance shot. In deep, Drummond drops it in. Drummond's got 7 points for the quarter.
Everything the big man does is working right now. It's Andre Drummond's night. Keep that ball coming to him.
Here's Magruder. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the 76ers.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game.
For Drummond,
you have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
beyond the arc. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Seth. Satisfying home win. What does the support feel like in front of these fans?
Oh, it's great. Great home court. They bring that energy every game, even when we're struggling. So, I mean, it's much appreciated, and it felt good to get this win for them.
It was a team effort and a crowd effort as well. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.